Some Dibbles. J-Dog back to answer some more goddamn questions. Questions we're going over fucking today. Alright, the video I just fucking brought up. Even Down to the Dead says, no way, Jose, does Tom Warrior like metal. Yeah, I thought so. Makes sense to me, goddammit. Life Eternal, shitload of question marks. What's your opinion on funny band merch? Lit the, i.e. the FedEx Exodus shirt with the truck on it, or the Gorefield Exhumed shirt with the fat cat on it. Personally, I've never been a fan of that kind of shit at all. I kind of like my metal a little more goddamn serious. Um, for no other reason than just the way I enjoy it, right? I remember actually the Gorefield shirt by Exhumed. I remember even it was at a show when I first saw it. Matt was down. I was like, "Yeah, what's up with that, man? It's kind of fucking dumb." He's like, dude, it was Relapse's idea. Now I don't know whether that's true or not. Maybe he just said he's like, "Oh shit, I thought it was a good idea." No guy's calling me out. I don't know. Who knows? Well, that's what he said. Cause it's like, yeah, it's kind of silly. I've heard about the Fed Exodus. I don't know if I've ever officially seen it though, but I mean, whatever. I mean, whatever they want to do. But personally, if I was in a band, that's nothing I would ever offer. But yeah, and nothing I would ever wear either. So. Mike Violet, questions 666. Questions with sixes. Weight training. What's your favorite lift, broski? Also, what is the story of the soccer coach due to your well, the story on him. Just go by and watch the past video. Fucking goddamn total child molester. Saw that piece of shit today too. So goddamn bummer on that. Fuck, he's not dead or in jail, which I was preferring. But he comes in nowhere near as much. So I don't know if that's just coincidence or whatever the fuck it is. But so he's slowly fading out. You know what I mean? As far as my favorite lift, I always found that to be a weird question. I mean, I guess it depends for what muscle group, right? You know, what I mean, if you're talking about chest, you're not going to say fucking squats, but you know what I mean. So I don't have a per se favorite lift. I do the ones that I think are the most effective for for my genetic structure. You know what I mean? Bone structure, physical structure. The ones I feel the most and see the most, get the most bang out of. For example, like for leg development, I don't think free bar squats are superior for my body. I figured that out years ago. Now, for some, it may chill the fuck out because people get offended when you can't do squats, can't do squats, squats. Fucking all squats did was fucking make my ass bigger. They didn't do much for legs. Once I cut them out and I did more like hack squats, or front squats or Smith machine squats where you can put your fucking feet out in front of you or your back's not fucking bending forward as much. You're not using all low back and ass because that's all half these guys are doing. Look at their form they're doing. It's like, okay, great, dude. Your ass and low back did literally 70% of that workload. 30% of it was your legs. I guess if you wanted to want to work your ass and low back, then by all means, go right the fuck ahead. It's funny because the guys got it. The guys at the gym got it backwards. 90% of them shouldn't be doing barbell back squats if their goal is just leg development. If it's just for raw strength training for sports performance and shit, yeah, you would always do free bar squats. But if you're just training is purely for aesthetics to build hypertrophy in your legs, I would say for a lot of guys I see, it's like you shouldn't even be doing those. It's you're working primarily your ass and your low back. And then the girls, it's funny, most of them should be doing squats because they're trying to work their ass and, primarily their ass, right? And they're doing all these like other assistant movements and accessory movements. Like that's all completely unnecessary. You realize you just go to a free barbell squat, go ass to grass. You work your ass more than anything. You don't even need to do all that separate bullshit. Just time efficiency, and you're gonna get more bang for your buck. So it's like the girls need to be doing them, and a lot of the guys need to not be doing them. So yeah, I just pick a. I don't have a per se favorite lift. I just find out what works the best for my goddamn body, whether I enjoy doing it or not. Because a lot of times the things you hate doing are the things you need to be doing the most. The reason you hate doing it is just because it's fucking hard. So go to Tantra J-Dog. Do you think death metal is bigger in 2000 and 2022 than it was? I've already answered this goddamn question. Of course, it's bigger now because YouTube alone would be the reason it's bigger. You know what I mean? But social media and just the internet, but yeah, it's by far bigger. No doubt about it. David Cox, yeah, it's so weird that guys would make heavy music but not be a fan. That's what I thought. I mean, the old guys I can understand since it's just a job for them at this point, but how did they get ever into writing heavy if they didn't like the heavy music? Weird shit. That was all I was ever saying. Wasn't ripping on them, nothing. I just thought it was weird. Again, it's the analogy of like me. Like if I was to start any musical band or whatever, and I'm doing hip hop or rap, would you be like, why? Like you don't listen to hip hop or rap. Why would you just do a metal band? Same thing. Like if you like classic rock and shit, why didn't you just I'm going to do a rock band? Like it just didn't make sense to me. Like you're playing this death metal shit, and you're like, I don't even like that stuff. Why are you playing it then? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. That's all. Never did. That's all I'm fucking saying. Just chill the fuck out to the guys that say I'm ripping on Tom and all this other crap. I wasn't ripping on him, just calling out a fucking factual goddamn statement that I was curious about and it was something to discuss, goddamn it. Superbound, J-Dog question. There's a laundry list of things that need fixing. But what are some things that nowadays metal bands are doing properly? I don't know. I mean, as long as they're doing what they want to do and following their passion and playing the kind of stuff that they like, um, yeah, I mean, I think that's proper enough. I mean, just the only things that they kind of fuck up is sometimes the bands that don't have any type of image just look like they crawl out of bed and got a fucking Snoopy shirt on or something stupid, or a goddamn football jersey. What the fuck you doing, man? Shit like that. As long as they're not doing that, they're not fucking up putting out a 7-inch and putting out 2 songs on there. Then they come out on the album. What the fuck do I need this for? That's fucking up. As long as they're giving a decent fucking energy and just fucking some type of drive on goddamn stage when they play live and not just standing there like with a thumb up their ass, boring as shit. As long as they're not doing that, got some type of stage presence, energy, fucking feel to them. Then I don't really think they're doing anything per se wrong, but just kind of if you're going to do this, kind of just make an effort. You know what I mean? Lot of shit that things to me that are just common fucking sense. Common motherfucking sense. But for some of the bands, apparently not. But I think most of the guys get it because, I mean, if you look at most underground metal bands are not, walking around with the goddamn, sports jersey on or fucking. Most bands at least try. They'll at least headbang, right? So I think most are at least somewhat trying. So just you get the outliners. What the fuck are you even doing, dude? Ricky Jones album battle: Immolation, Acts of God versus Dark Funeral, We Are the Apocalypse, 2022. Both. I actually have not heard the new Dark Funeral yet, and God damn it, I fucking need to because I would like to kind of know the songs before the shit. I probably won't even if I ordered it today. I don't know if I'll have it. It says 11th. Yeah, I might have it on time. It's the Candle Show. Was it? I know it's early November. Got my tickets. The rip-off tickets. But yeah, I like everything by Dark Funeral. There's nothing I dislike. Where Shadows Forever Reign. That was the last one prior to this, right? I thought that was a great fucking record, to be honest with you. So yeah, I haven't heard the new Dark Funeral, but I liked the Immolation, Acts of Gods. Not my favorite Immolation by any stretch, but I did like it. The Noose of Thorns is probably my favorite song in the new album. In case you happen to give a goddamn fuck. Joshua Michael, question, J Dog. How deep in an album do you go before you decide it's shit and chuck it in the trash? Well, I don't chuck it in the trash if it's something I physically received because someone at this point gave it to me and I thought it was shit. I shut it off and I just chuck it in somebody's package. To be honest, that's exactly what I do. When somebody gives me something free, I'm like, I'll never listen to this again. I literally just, whatever's a bigger order. Oh, this guy bought 6 CDs, 5 LPs, and just even that. It's a decent sized order. Here you go. I literally just toss it back. That's how I get rid of it. So I don't chuck anything in the trash per se that. But to answer it a little bit more subtle, like until I shut it off, definitely no earlier than the second song. Um, But if I'm like 5 songs in, I'm like, I just don't like this, then I'll shut it off there. Um, if you're getting shut off by the second song, it's got to be something hella fucking bad. And usually I never do until like that. Actually, the first thing I can think of that I shut off in the second song was The Ruins of Everast to talk to you about. If I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that fucking band's name right, but whatever. I think you guys know what I'm talking about with Van Records. Whatever release, I'm like, God, just shut this off. This is horrible. I was like, what the fuck am I even listening to? When I went to go over on the player, it was on track 2. But it was like, I had been listening to the thing for like 30 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm only on track 2? I was like, I thought I was on track like 15. Because I listened to it for at least 20 minutes. And it was only track 2. I was like, I do not know how anyone likes it. Maybe there are other shit's better. I was like, I don't know how anyone likes this shit whatsoever. But goddamn, I didn't like it at fucking all. So somewhere in that area. Let's say 15 minutes in. I get about a good solid 15 minutes. Let's say. Ricky Jones, J-Dog, to answer your question, I joined this channel on the third video, December 26th, and how I heard about you is kind of funny. My dog knocked my phone down, and somehow it played YouTube, and your video was on. Don't know how. Ha! I stayed on after. Sweet. That's what I like to fucking hear. Sounds like your dog was hooking up the dog. December 26th. That's pretty early on. Yeah, third goddamn video. How many of you guys been watching this? How many of you guys been watching since the first video, December 24th? That's right, not even a year yet. God damn it. It feels like I've been doing this forever though. So can you beat Ricky? Who's been here longer than December 26th? He said, yeah, 24th, 25th, 26th would have been third video. Yeah, who's been here longer than the third goddamn video? Put in the comments. God damn it. No fucking fake ass poser shit either. Don't just make crap up. Who actually has been? Goatman might have been. I don't know if he was here since the first video, but he might have been. He probably was here by the third at the very least. Joe Dinkins, question, did your parents ever find it weird that guys like 15 years older than you were coming by the house to help out with label stuff in your teen years? They never commented on it, like in that regard anyways. So I don't know, but I thought about it in my adult years, like we're talking to Lindsay or something like that. Because I think she was such like, parents had been thinking, who are these fucking pedophiles coming over hanging out with these 15-year-olds? Looking back at it, yeah, I could see like they never said anything though, so I don't know. But I mean, that would be the most logical thought process. Like, why is this 35-year-old hanging out with my 15-year-old son? Because even myself, now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm 37, I don't know, maybe we're just really mature for our age and they didn't know. But I couldn't foresee myself hanging out with a 15-year-old or 16-year-old or even 17-year-old. Not that I wouldn't talk to them at a show or something that came up to me, but I would go over their house. But to their defense, not Jim and Nas, they're coming over our house and stuff like that. We were doing business though, so they weren't hanging out like, hey man, let's go get fucking lunch together like a bunch of fucking weirdos. Granted, we did do that. We'd meet up at McDonald's or something, but we met there with a purpose. We're picking up records, dropping off records, layout shit, stuff like that. Like it was a business meeting. You just had lunch same time. So it wasn't like they were kind of just hanging out with us like a bunch of fucking. Yeah, just fucking like the fucking goddamn Elvis at the gym, fucking pedophile boy. It wasn't like that. So they, I guess in their sense, they didn't either. Because even for me, just to hang out with a dude and like 15, 16-year-old kid, and let's listen to some demos and shit. To be completely honest, I would have zero interest in doing that. Layla Lover 90, question, what is your biggest pet peeve about shipping records? For me, it's when dumbass sellers don't remove the LP from the sleeve and it gets seam split, such as an avoidable issue. That's 100% my biggest pet peeve because it is an avoidable issue. And here's the thing for you, just so you know, this screams fucking just, they're in it for money and just posers and don't collect records themselves. Anyone that ships a record inside the cover, and any of you guys watching, like, why would that matter? You don't collect records. You just don't collect records. Period. Everybody, that is the oldest trick. We knew that. Me and my brothers knew that in the early 2000s when we first started selling records. Me, 16 years old, knew that. You don't ship them in the covers. And if anyone asks, I'm not even going to explain it. If you don't know, if you're watching this right now, you don't know, you don't collect records. Because you should just know the reason why you don't. So yeah, if you get a record from somebody, records inside the cover, you got it from a poser. That's the way I see it, goddammit. Ryan inserted two J-Dog, do you like puppies? Or does L-Dog specifically make you only want to have cats? Have you ever brought your cats to work, like, say, when they were kittens? Never brought them to work, and yes, I like dogs as well, but cats are easier. And, no, I liked cats way before I even met Lindsay. I had 3 cats of my own. Yeah, 3 of my own before I even met Lindsay. And even before I was in any relationship, my first cat was his name was Ozzy. He was a Siamese cat. He looked very similar to Charlie. I showed Charlie Cameron. He looked very, very much like him. He was a little bit bigger than Charlie, less fat than Charlie, but bigger than him. And no, so I've had cats way before Lindsay. So, but I do like dogs too. They're just not they're not as self sufficient. Because I'm gone all fucking day between the warehouse and the gym. I'm only at my house, not counting me sleeping. On a regular day, I'm at my house for like 3 hours a day. I'm barely there. Well, maybe more than 3 hours a day, but not much. Let's just say that it's 3, 4 hours. You know what I mean? So, dogs, you gotta let them out, shit like that. Us, we just have a fucking all-you-can-eat fucking food bowl for the cats, which kind of those refill ones where we fill up, and they have a fucking water fountain. It's one of those fountains, filter fountains. Just fill. They just take care of themselves, and then they hang out with us when we come home. So Rab and Rendon. Tom is a rock fiend, not so much a metalhead. He listens to a lot of post punk slash art rock stuff. Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense to me. Death Metal Zero, laugh out loud. This reminds me, J Dog, you should check out the What's in My Bag video with Necro Butcher here on YouTube. Oh, why is it goddamn deplorable? Nearly all the albums he picked out were from big rock slash pop bands. Roll the guy, man. What do I keep telling you guys, man? And not a single metal album on the list. But I'm the jerk, just calling it out. Again, just weird. He's Mayhem. What do they call themselves? The most extreme band at the top, trying to be the most evil band, and Euronymous calling all the posers out. He's in that band, but the guy doesn't even listen to metal. Again, I don't give a fuck. It's totally fine. But don't you find that it's just a little weird? Like, why do you play in a black metal band? Just play in a pop band. You like pop music, whatever. Don't I literally don't give a fuck what a grown man listens to. Hands down, don't give a fuck whatsoever. But play in a pop rock band. If you like pop rock, play in a pop rock band. Fucking what's his fucking face from Ghost, whatever that guy's called. He made it work, you know. So can you. So like yeah, just kind of get out of death metal, black metal. Like you clearly don't like it. Why are you playing it? Makes no sense. Question: Are you a fan of the Hellenic black metal scene? If so, what are your favorite band's albums? I don't know. I can't even think of a band off the top of my head. Probably not. Chemikiller Demos. Chemikiller, that's a goddamn great band. Fucking Chemikiller Demos. Actually, we were supposed to put those out on vinyl. You want to hear a Chemikiller story? Funny goddamn story for you? Fucking, what was his name? The main guy, the fat guy, the only guy in the band, Chemikiller. Ramrod, or was that his name? Ramrod? Whatever the hell he called himself. Anyways, I got his fucking phone number from, I forget who. Um, no, let's call him up. Fucking, the only thing I actually have physical format is the Evil Speak CD, the album. That's great too. And then I have a Burns CDR, the one that has Flesh Eaters on it, the Misfits kind of tribute song, which is fantastic. I would like an upgrade of it though, because I forget why. I think maybe my disc skips or something. I don't remember. And the rest of Chemical Killer demos I don't have. Anyways, wanted them all out, and I called Ramrod, talked to him on the phone for about an hour. We're just shooting the shit. He thought I was joking. I was like, "Yeah, this is Justin from Hell's Headbangers." He knew who we were, and actually, I think I got his phone number from Joel Grind. That's how I think I got it. To be honest with you, because I know Joel was friends with him. That might have been who I got it from. Anyways, I call him up, telling him, and he's like, "Are you fucking serious?" Like, yeah, I was like, "Yeah, I want to do I want to do a compilation of all the. God damn, don't call this fucking number. I want to do a compilation of all the Chemic Killer demos on vinyl, like a 12-inch, single LP. It'd probably have to be a double LP. I'd have to look at how many there were again. He was blown away. He thought I was just bullshitting, yanking his chain there for a minute. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'll forward. I was like, can you send me all the audio on a disc? And then the like art files and shit that you want to do. Yeah, man, no problem. Get it out to you right away. Funny thing is, about a week later or so, I did get in the mail. Got it in the fucking mail right away. Oh wow, I actually pulled through. Just, all the stories of fucking band members I tell you. Still some I'm waiting on to this day for some shit. What the fuck you doing, man? I asked for that goddamn shit months ago. Still nothing. Crickets. So he was one that pulled through, kind of surprising. Anyways, got the disc and it was like a bad burn. Like it just didn't play. You know how sometimes you get a burnt disc and it was literally fucked up. Called him up again. Hey bro, got it in, but yeah, the disc doesn't play. It's like it's all fucked up. I was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, so just if you can reburn, yeah, no problem, man. I'll reburn it, get it sent out tomorrow. And I was like, all right, cool, yeah. I was like, just play it real quick, skip through, make sure a couple songs play here and there. So you don't have to listen to the whole damn thing. I understand you don't want to probably sit through the whole thing, but just to make sure, double check. Yeah, no problem, we'll do. Week goes by, nothing. 2 weeks goes by, nothing. Month goes by, nothing. Try calling the guy, can't get a hold of him. So I'm just like, oh man, this guy's a fucking knob, just like everybody else. You know what I mean? Let you down like everyone, right? Come to find out, and I don't know, 6 months or like maybe even a year later from this, I find out it was actually an employee of ours who worked for us for a while. This is years ago. Whatever, a year or so after that phone call that this happened is he's like, "Oh, dude, that guy's fucking dead." I'm like, "What?" Dead? I was like, I talked to him like, I don't know, 6, 8 months ago, a year ago. Yeah, no, he died last year. I was like, what the fuck? So he had to have died within that time frame. I was like, oh, guess he's not a fucking knob at all. So yeah, no, he fucking died, dude. I think he died of a heart attack or something like that. I was like, oh shit, okay, that's my Chemical Killer story. So to this day, I don't have the demos, nothing. I wish the disc he sent would have, because we still would have, and even just a memory of him, just put it out because I fucking love that shit. The Chemical Killer, like I said, Evil Speaks, and I just had the one demo on CDR. I think it's just 3 songs. One of the tracks is Flesh Eaters, which is fucking fantastic. The other ones I haven't heard them, but I'm assuming they're good as fuck. So, anyways, that's it for those one demos. Devils, and yeah. So, actually, if you guys, again, speaking of demos, if you have any of the Chemical Killer fucking demos, let me know. Burn them on a fucking CDR and send them over to the old goddamn dog. And make sure to get you fucking hooked up for them because I definitely would, for nothing else, I'd like it for myself. Because like I said, I just had the one need an upgrade. I think it skips. And then the others I never fucking heard. I'm almost positive I like them. So, anything else? Comments, questions, concerns? Put in the goddamn comments box and get an answer bright in the morning. Later, goddamn it.